At the end of the day, I myself did not forget. All of you people that are either watching this video or have been seeing this journey forgot to remind me about all of this all over again. But as you can see from the gameplay as well as just me talking about it, yes, this is yet another commentary as I'm slowly progressing through my progression series of getting to Prestige Master, which is happening a lot quicker than I thought. Now that I'm thinking about it, especially since we're still like mid-January and I'm already Prestige 9. And even within this gameplay, it's not just me getting to Prestige 9, but it even shows me leveling up like other things as well. Because at the end of the day, not only do I reach Prestige 9, but the other games I believe is Stakeout, because I was trying to get like the new Butcher Knife from the Squid Games event up to Golden Diamond. So you're going to be seeing me, like leveling up in order to kind of get to the strategist perks that were needed for one of the challenges for the actual steak knife that they or the butcher knife that they have, right? So at the end of the day, like I'm mentioning, this is really moving a lot quicker than I actually anticipated because when I made that initial video, it was really crazy because I was back in like October saying that I wanted to be Prestige Master. And then my plan was to basically prestige like once a month to finish within like the span of the 1 year before, the next Call of Duty or whatever happens. But because of how much I've been enjoying this game, grinding this game, doing what I need to do, I've been able to just get through so many prestiges so quickly. And even this one too, because I believe the last time I prestige was January 15th, kind of like the start of the double XP weekend. And in my mind, I wanted to actually level up a lot more than I actually did. Like I was hoping to at least get to Prestige 10, but with everything that was going on, it was very difficult for me to grind it. Just because, like I had mentioned during the double XP week, it was actually my birthday on one of the days on the 17th. I had like a lot of things actually happen the following day, which led me to not really game as much as I would have wanted to. And then obviously the 19th was someone else's birthday for me, so I kind of spent majority of the day out and about and celebrating with this individual. I was hoping to get a little bit more time to grind in on that day before, the celebration started, but that just wasn't feasible for me. And I kind of had to, choose priority in regards to celebrating said birthday as opposed to grinding. And then Monday, came around, which was like the last day of the double XP, which is Martin Luther King Day. But even for that day, I was choosing like other obligations that I kind of had to do around, where I was living at my house, to kind of get through things. And I only gave myself around like 2 to 3 hours to actually grind on that day. So at the end of the day, I was kind of content with the progress I made. I'm not anywhere near where I wanted to be. Like I was hoping to be like in the high levels of Prestige 9, but I was only able to get to, I believe, like level 18 through 20, like in around that age. Not age, that around that range, I should be saying. So like I mentioned, I was hoping to be a little bit closer, like within like the 40s or the high 40s before the end of the double XP weekend. But at the end of the day, just reaching the Prestige 9 will do because that means that all I have to do is get through this Prestige as well as the 10th prestige, and I'm basically done. So that really leaves me with two prestiges, and I still have a lot of weapons in my arsenal that are gold but not diamond that I'll probably be using for the last prestige, which is prestige 10, in order to level up just a little bit quicker. And then we'll see what happens after that progression, right? But at the end of the day, I've really been enjoying the double XP weekends that they've been giving us, which is really nice. Like I mentioned, I don't necessarily know when the next double XP weekend will be, but I'm pretty sure whenever that actually rolls around, I might actually already be Prestige Master, so there might not be a reason for me to be grinding once those things come out. Maybe if I want to reach to level 1,000, that'd be one thing, but at the end of the day, it's going to really be up in the air as to what I'm going to be doing. Especially since one of my friends, I don't know if he watches these videos, but it's actually Alex underscore Killswitch. He got Game Pass and he was playing with me a little bit of the multiplayer, and he's been mentioning that he's been enjoying the multiplayer, so maybe I have someone to actually grind with. And I know I told him to enjoy the zombies, or at least practice the zombies for when we get back on, because I know we tried Citadel the More, which is one of my favorite maps at the moment to grind, and he was struggling on that map, so hopefully he's getting a lot of practice in zombies if he would like like, but obviously the multiplayer is a thing that's a bit more flexible, as well as learning how to set up lobbies properly. Because I know he tried to set up a lobby when I was in his party, but I wasn't giving it the opportunity. So he's new to the game, so him joining my lobby meant like he was going up against a bit more of like the tryhards since I was Prestige 8, Prestige 9. So hopefully we get all of that settled and we could get some sick gameplay or footage from him and me grinding this game because it seems like he's enjoying it, and I hope he's enjoying it as much as I am. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I know, like I mentioned, I wasn't really able to grind as much, but I cannot, express to you guys how grateful I have been for these last couple of days. I know, like I mentioned, within like my to all my 27-year-olds, because of me turning 27, that I was kind of lost in regards to what I was doing. These last couple of days, I really kind of like changed my perspective of all of that, just because obviously, like my birthday on the 17th, I was able to go to the Friday Night SmackDown event in San Diego, which by all means was really, really fun. I hope I actually get to enjoy more of those shows in the near future. Like I mentioned, I think it's my hotels booked for WrestleMania 41. That's going to be happening in April. It's just a matter of raising up for the tickets to actually attend the event. But now that I have the hotels, it's kind of like not guaranteed, but it's a bit more pressured in order to go to WrestleMania, right? So that was really, really fun. And even at the end of the day, like I was able to do that on my birthday on Friday. On Saturday, I was able to hang out with a lot of my close friends who invited me to just kind of go out little by little. We were kind of out. I'm not a big basketball or sports person, but they were playing basketball at our local park, and I was enjoying my time with them. They came over. We were chit-chatting, reminiscing, and just eating Little Caesars pizza, which I know, like I mentioned, I made that video of Little Caesars making me go broke because of the collaboration. And that was really, really fun. And then obviously Sunday being, one of my, it was a very special birthday for me to be able to actually attend, and I really didn't want to miss that for the world. So, and then even on the Monday, being a bit more, putting the priorities aside and actually doing what I needed to do, and even going out with friends on, the Monday, which is when I'm actually recording this video. I just came back from hanging out with my friends. So I've been doing a lot of things with people now and then that really has kind of changed my perspective of like, wow, the thing that I might have needed was just being a bit more open and leaving my comfort zone of being like, yes, I should probably be reaching out to people and actually going out and having fun, as opposed to kind of just like doing my regular 9 to 5 job, just, after work doing random things without really, hitting up people. And I feel like that's been like I guess I could say like my Achilles heel, where I've kind of gone to like a point where when people always ask if I want to hang out, I always say like, maybe I'll hang out, maybe I'll see you guys, and I never make the effort to actually go out. So the fact that I was able to change that, put like video games as like the back burner and actually take the opportunity to go out and hang out with friends, was a really big eye opener for me to realize that I do have a pretty big support system that's there for me when I actually need it, which is really crazy that I'm talking about stuff like this, because it definitely does not have to do with the Call of Duty stuff that I'm doing, but it is in a way similar, just because I have been putting so much time into this game. Sorry about that. I thought someone was knocking on my door. But yeah, like I was saying, that I've been putting so much time into, I don't want to say this as a progression series, but I know I've kind of been putting myself in like a comfort zone where I kind of use, playing video games as a coping skill to really de-stress from work. And I'm always feeling a bit lost in regards to like, well, I'm doing something that makes me happy. How come it's not, giving me that satisfaction anymore? And I guess now I'm starting to realize that although video games is a pretty, healthy coping skill to have, sometimes it can be considered an unhealthy coping skill if I'm utilizing it as my primary source of just, satisfaction in a way. And, being able to kind of bring people back into my day to day has really changed that perspective, where it's like, man, I really miss that aspect of going out and not telling people, maybe I'll see you, and then just kind of leading to putting them in the back burner and not really complying with going out with people. So it was a pretty big learning curve, and because of that, I'm hoping I'm able to change that. I feel like that's going to be one of my bigger goals now that I'm actually realizing the benefits of just either being out with friends or being able to engage with them in a much more personal manner, as opposed to just hopping on the game and playing video games, which that in and of itself is fun because I'm able to grind the game while talking with my friends. But I feel like just more of like that face-to-face personal aspect of seeing them physically is definitely something that's a lot more beneficial as well, just kind of removing myself or detaching myself from a screen and just being a bit more present out in the world. So it's really philosophical and it has nothing to do with Call of Duty, but I've kind of, after making that video about me turning 27 and wanting to kind of find find that self-actualization. I feel like this is one of the first steps where I do have to start realizing what's a healthy coping skill and what I can actually be utilizing to make myself feel better. So I'm still learning, and I know this is just a drawn out way of saying that, maybe Call of Duty is fun, but I shouldn't be playing it 24/7 and making this like a primary thing for me. And I should see this more as like a fun journey of getting to Prestige Master. So all in all, because of that, I don't necessarily know how much grinding I will be doing, because I feel like once I actually get Prestige Master, maybe I'll kind of move forward and actually start going out a lot more. But I should really be balancing the two. And I've already started making a lot of like calls and texts to some of my friends to seeing if they want to hang out and stuff. So I'm definitely starting on that path, hopefully to correct myself and be a bit more outgoing. But yes, this video, like I mentioned, I always like rambling in these videos because it's supposed to be about me reaching Prestige 9, but it also is like a much deeper thing for all of you guys to realize that even if you feel like you have life figured, sometimes it doesn't go that way, and you should really just be learning and growing as you go, kind of like Call of Duty, right? Like I'm learning how to play the game, I'm leveling up as I go, and I'm getting to higher and higher ranks. I should be doing that in my day to day. So hopefully you guys enjoy this little quick rant that I have for you. If you guys connected with it in any way, let me know within the comments. Like I mentioned, I never ask for subscriptions, likes, or anything like that. As long as you guys are enjoying what I talk about, hopefully that's just more enough what I want out of these kind of videos. So I don't know how long it'll take me to get to Prestige 10, because I feel like as I'm actually recording this, the double XP weekend is ending, because it's ending the 21st. So maybe I'll get a little bit of grinding in within the morning of the 21st before I go into work. But if not, then obviously who knows when the next, grinding videos will be, because I know I do want to grind a little bit for the tomb for zombies, because I know I've been doing a lot of the augments, and I believe I have Deadshot Daiquiri as well as PhD Flopper left to go for the augments. But apart from that, I think I should be ready for the tomb, and hopefully I'm able to upload some videos of me and my friends kind of doing the Easter eggs. But until then, because I believe that's later on within the year, so hopefully you guys do enjoy, or kind of be patient until we get to that point. But hopefully when I upload those videos, you guys enjoy those as well. Hopefully your guys' New Year's are starting to pick up, and I'll make sure to basically check in with you guys whenever I have either the opportunity or I have some fun gameplay to show you guys. So hopefully you guys are having an amazing start to your year. Hopefully you guys are either doing your resolutions or planning on doing something, and I hope and I wish that all of you guys continue to just keep on having marvelous days. Okay, stay safe out there, y'all, and I'll see y'all when I'll see you all. Peace out, y'all. This is such a great start to my year already. I'm really enjoying it, so hopefully it's happening to you guys. I can't wait to see what the future has, y'all. Hopefully you guys have fun. Stay safe out there. I don't know why I keep rambling. Bye. This is gone for me. Peace out, y'all. Bye.